Hello everyone, Kelly playing Pro Cycling Manager 2017. We are in Tour de France. We have ridden 15 stages and we're gonna take on stage 16 next. Stage 16 is a flat stage. You can see there are some hills and such here early on, but then it's flat for the last third. But stage 17, a mountain stage, a very tough climb here, but then a downhill to the goal. Stage 18, massive climb to the goal and a difficult climb here as well. So stage 17 and 18 should be a lot of fun for us. Stage 16, and as you mentioned earlier, it's a flat stage, so we will be riding for Cocard today, or at least some of my teammates are. Uh, I'm having a +5 day, but it should not have a big impact on a stage like this. It is a flat one, so it should not really matter what our race day conditioning is. A bit sad that we maybe waste a +5 day on a stage like this, but whatever, we will deal with it. 11.2 kilometers left to go. Breakaway is just in front of the peloton. See who dropped off Conan. Conan is struggling a lot. He's struggling so much. So let's see if we can get into a good position here. Move up a little bit. I'm not really sure. We are not going to try and follow today. We are trying to do it on our own accord today. I'm hoping for top 10 because those points would be nice towards the points jersey. We are in good position and with 5 kilometers left to go, we need to try and move up. Would have liked to see Bourgodeau in front of us because then he would be able to take some of the wind. We are actually not in a very good position. We need to speed up a lot here. Let's do 95 effort. 95 effort, 2 kilometers left to go. Breakaway will be able to hold today, or will they? Maybe. 700 meters left to go. I'm gonna attack. Cocard is up there in front, but do not think he will win. No, Marcel Kittel wins. Cocard in 4th place, and Caleb Evan with the green jersey is in 3rd place. We come in 15th place, a decent finish for us. So standings on stage 16. General classification, let's look at the stage first. For 15th place, Cocard in 4th place. 3rd place in the general classification, 47 seconds behind Chris Froome and another 5 seconds behind Izagirre. Or just 5, not another 5 seconds, just 5 seconds behind Izagirre. Sprint jersey, we are in 9th place now. Caleb Evan looks like he have secured it. Cocard could actually be in 2nd place there. Let's hope he can keep at it. 4th place in the mountain jersey, a lot of points still to ride for there. But I do not think we will be able to take it because we need to stay with the peloton or the main favorites. Youth jersey pretty much won. We have known that for a long time already. You can see that the polka dots, the mountain jersey, is trying to attack here early on. He probably wants all the mountain points for today. Let's look at let's race day conditioning first. +4, excellent stats, should be a fun day for us. Who is that? Aru is actually going into breakaway. Esteban Chavez probably will be a lot of strong climbers in the breakaway today, hoping for a stage win. This climb is the first one of the day, category 2-1, then HC category, a sort of triple climb. Got 3 stages of the climb. Then we move on to category 1 climb that pretty much go into an HC category climb straight away and then downhill towards the goal line. And of course, today I want to attack on this final climb and keep the lead in the downhill. So I think we will just take it easy. A lot of the stages we have been setting the pace, but we need to try and hold out today. Just wait until the later part of this climb and then see if we can get a gap. My team is working hard here in the middle climb. We are almost at the top. Let's see, we are actually Gustauer is working to win the mountain jersey, but we are only 2 minutes behind, or 2:20, 2:15 behind, something like that. Feilu is not in good form today, only a race day conditioning of -1, but he and Kokard have done a lot of work up this climb. I've had Jennison protect me instead today. We are in the halfway up the first climb here. Roland and Capecci have done a lot of the work to set the pace, and they are working quite hard. We can see that we are actually losing a little bit of yellow bar, so the pace is very high early on in this climb. Um, Not closing the gap much to the breakaway, but the breakaway is of course very strong group of riders. Uh, Aru Formolo and Esteban Chavez especially, and Gastauer of course want to fight for more mountain points. Big accomplishment for him to win the mountain jersey here in Tour de France. And it was so close, but Felu did not manage to get the water bottles to us, and we can see Jennison is also finished. I am on my own up this climb. That only gives me further incentive to go at it alone. A few people tried to attack. Uh, let's see who it was. It was Tony Martin, it was Carthy, and I think someone else that Van der Garden also attacked, but we can see he's dropped now. So now I am on my own, 7.5 kilometers left to go on this climb. Roland and Capecci are up front. Port is also there, Richie Port. 37 people in this group. Should I just go for it? I feel like we should be decently strong here, but it might be a little bit too early still. Should I make something happen here? Yeah, I think now is a good time. Let's do 85 effort. Wait until we get an opening, maybe go out to the left side here and then attack. Attack up this climb. They should be able to follow me if they try, but I also feel like attacking through the breakaway is usually a good idea. They are just giving up as we pass them. Let's go down to 85 effort now. Who is that? Mollema is behind them, and it's actually me and Mollema alone here. Okay, Chavez is also with us, but he will be dropped. It's me and Mollema. We have 20 seconds to the rest of them. 5 people are trying to follow me, and you can see that my shortcuts on my keyboard are working again. Froome, Izagirre, Barguil, Port, and Roland are behind us. We are just about to reach the peak of this climb. Actually 1 kilometer left to go. That was much more than I was expecting. Let's see if we can keep at it. They are about 20 seconds behind us still. And we are struggling with the water bottle. Let's keep at it until the top here, and then we will ask for water before they are able to catch us. Interesting to see what kind of downhill this is. We can see that we are actually recovering quite fast, the red bar. Recovering quite fast, the red bar. 24 kilometers left to go. That was actually much further than I was expecting. I was hoping it would be a lot less at this point. Let's see if we can go 95 effort. And we have been caught. Did they manage to close the gap to us? Yes, I think they did. They are just on our wheel now. That means we do not need to do any work here in front anymore. And I feel like we need to decide the pace here. More people have caught us. We have 17 people now. Let's attack. 5 kilometers left to go. Let's go on an attack. It's lightly downhill. Lightly downhill. They are all following us. They should all be able to follow us actually. 3 kilometers left to go. Still a little bit of downhill. It's flattening out now. Do not think we will be able to place that well, but at least we are trying. At least we are doing something. We are actually in front with a few 100 meters left to go. Should it be Chris Froome who wins today or Barguil? Chris Froome wins, Barguil in second place. We came in 7th place. So a decent stage for us, but Chris Froome winning probably means he extended it. No bonus seconds. That's good. No bonus seconds. Sad news about one of our teammates, Steven Trunet. He had to abandon Third place still in the standings. As we said, did we get any improvement here? Yeah, we move up a little bit in the mountain classification. We can see that we're actually not that far behind Gastauer, but Formol is also ahead of us. So at least we should have a decent finish here. Just a preview on stage 18, going to Col d'Ozard. A very difficult climb from the look of it. We can see that Bryce Failure is actually injured or sick or something, so he does not feel well. Yeah, we are still expected to have a +4 day. That is good for us. Very warm day for racing in France. Favorites, we are actually the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 favorite. Meaning we should be able to get involved in the finish today. But Ion Izagirre and Chris Froome are expected to finish ahead of us. We will see about that. At least Izagirre would be the perfect stage to get a little bit of time on Izagirre. Stage 18, we can see the breakaway is just leaving. Tekle Heimanot, Van Garderen and Cherel among them. Probably will be a decent group of riders today. Some mountain specialists, especially since it is a mountain day today. We are having a +5 race day conditioning, which means our stats are almost as good as they can be. It's only our fitness at 92. If it had been at 100, they would have been even more amazing, but still super impressive stats today. If we are going to win one day, it should be on a day like this. What do we have to look forward to for this climb? A decent climb. Would actually like to see if any of my teammates could do the work up that climb. We can see that Bidard is having his first, I think it is the first day he's in plus on race day conditioning. He's been in the negative every other day. So he should be able to do some work for us today. At least I hope so. Would like to have him protect me in the mountains, and then we can have Jennison maybe work. Uh, Bryce Feilu is quite strong even if he is not feeling well. So we should have a decent team with us today. And I have told my teammates they need to do the work up this climb. Jennison looks like he's about done. Feilu is still working. You can see that we are just 31 people in this group now. We're just at the top as well. 500 meters left to go for my rider. Uh, Almost caught the breakaway. Cherel is the only one out there. Good job, teammates. Very, very good job. I think you can take it more easy now. There we go. No, Bidard actually dropped as well. That's not as good, but he should be able to catch up very, very soon and hopefully recover somewhat before we go into that final climb. I thought Bidard would be stronger today, but apparently he is still struggling. Very early on in the final climb, it's not very steep yet, but we can see that people are attacking Gerard Thomas, Grant Thomas maybe, Mollard, Barguil, Almtues, and Antunes and Cherel are in front of us. Actually, I'm not really sure about Antunes. Yeah, he's actually quite strong. Should be able to cause some damage in this climb. We are not too worried about the people that attacked because we are just sitting here waiting for the favorites. Uh, let's actually see. 14.3 kilometers left to go now. So we are in a good position. Chris Froome is here, and Izagirre should also be here because his teammates Pierre Roland are up there pulling, and Kopecky and Richie Porter also up there waiting for their turn. Think we're just gonna wait for as long as we possibly can in this climb. We will see when we get to around the 5 kilometer mark how the pace is. Ideally, if we attack, maybe it should be around the 3 kilometer mark or 2 kilometer mark, something like that. But now Bardet is going, Mollema looks eager to go as well. Looks like Chris Froome is going to let them go, and then I feel like maybe I should try as well. I'm moving up here. You can actually see that Chris Froome is setting the pace himself now, so I can just sit behind him and Pierre Rolland. Chris Froome is trying to close the gap to the people who attacked. Pierre Rolland is up pulling as well. Teamwork between Bahrain Merida and Borra today. 4 kilometers left to go. It's a bit too early to use the energy gel, I feel, but let's use it anyway. We can use it in the attack because I feel like we should be able to attack soon. Oh no, we're losing positions. This is not good. This is not good. Okay, we're gonna use free effort now. 90 free effort. 2.6 kilometers left to go. See if we can get into position to attack. I feel like this could be a good opportunity now. We go from the downhill to the last bit of climb. 1.5 kilometers left to go, and we are attacking. Who is following us? It's Isagirre. Adam Yates is still ahead of us. No, we have get caught behind Barguil. We lost a lot of time there. Okay, we are still in a good position. Bardet is going to win the stage, but we might be looking at second place. No, Chris Froome is coming up saying, I am the king of the hills. I am the king of the mountains. And Bardet wins, Chris Froome in second place, we are in third place, and maybe we just passed Ion Izagirre in the general classification with this. He came in fourth place, but there should have been a few second gap between him and me. So third place, that is an excellent result on a tough stage in Tour de France. Absolutely amazing that we can compete at this level. We can see that we are 25 seconds behind Bardet, 8 seconds behind Chris Froome, and we have 21 seconds to Ion Izagirre that came in just behind us. That means we are in second place in Tour de France. We lose a few more seconds to Chris Froome, but who cares about that on a day like this? Sprinter jersey in sixth place, mountain jersey. We actually have the mountain jersey as well. Wow, how did that happen? So at the moment we have 2 jerseys and second place in the general classification. Wow, what a Tour de France. 3 stages left to go. Uh, that will be in the next episode, the final episode. Until then, I'm Killer Cow Divine. Thank you all for watching.